What do we have here for today?
Good morning. Today we're going to launch ChatGPT Atlas, our new web browser. We're launching Claude Code as a research preview.
Over the weekend, Meta unleashed the Llama 4 herd.
Layoffs. YouTube and Meta have all announced new rounds of layoffs.
Alright, I have to be productive today. Let's go to our board. We will accomplish some task. So what I have yesterday? Complain about deadline. Yeah, it was a good one. What else? Set up CI/CD pipeline. No, this is too much. Oh, create this case for sign up page. This is for me. Go to demo SaaS building. Sign up with new email. Verify success message. What's that? What is that? Looks easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Let me just quickly do it like this. Then let's open our favorite Claude, copy paste it, and whoop whoop, we are ready. As I said, just couple of minutes and we are done for today. Let's have a look at our test. Wait a second. This test case is not suitable for me. No one gonna accept this pull request. Just look at that. Wrong selector strategy, wrong package manager, wrong file location, no describe block. That is not how your team works. That has never been how your team works. And yet this is what most developers get every single day. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Every LLM is trained on the entire internet. It knows nothing about your code base, your conventions, or your company's best practices. Out of the box, this is a brilliant generalist and a useless specialist. But that's fixable. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 specific techniques from zero cost and instance to permanently bake in the patterns into the model itself. By the end, you will know which one your project exactly needs. Let's go. Think of these 3 approaches as a staircase. Each step up is more powerful and, yes, unfortunately costs more money. Step 1. Prompt engineering. Zero cost works right away. You write a system prompt that tells AI exactly how your team works, what's your principles. RAG, retrieval augmented generation. You build a searchable knowledge base of your current docs and code. AI in the same time retrieves valuable piece just before answering you. Third final step is fine tuning. You retrain the model on hundreds of examples of your code. So it doesn't look anything up, it just knows. You need to pick up the right tool for you. Let me show you. Let's start with the one you can do in the next 10 minutes. Prompt engineering is just telling the AI about yourself. Before it answers anything, you write a system prompt. This gets injected at the start of every single conversation. Most people never do this, or they do it badly. Here is the difference. We have a bad system prompt. You are a helpful assistant. This tells the AI nothing useful. It will give you generic internet-style answer every single time. Here is how good one looks like for your QA team using Playwright. You need to define tech stack, project structure, selector strategy, naming convention, CI configuration, strict rules. Same AI, completely different results. The model is much better at following prohibitions than suggestions. Never use wait for timeout. Works better than prefer proper async patterns. But, and this is important, prompt engineering has limits. You can only fit roughly 100,000 tokens into a system prompt. That's about 400 pages of text. Sounds like a lot, but a real code base is way bigger. Always write a system prompt first. Even if you are going to build RAG, even if you are going to fine-tune. The system prompt is the foundation, never skip it. I am going to show you the RAG pipeline, retrieval augmented generation. Imagine your AI had a search engine, but instead of searching the internet, it only searches your files. your test files, your docs, your CI config, your architecture diagrams. Every time you ask it a question, it searches the database first, then it uses what it finds to answer you. That's it, that's RAG. First you need to index your available files, split into smaller chunks like 400-600 tokens. Each chunk should be embedding vector, and vector stored in Chroma database. Next, we need to query our vector, find top 5 most similar chunks, inject chunks into prompt. LLM answers based on your actual content. By using these techniques, AI is able to pull the information first from our vector database for exact context and use it for valuable answer. RAG is the sweet spot for most teams, but the model's output styles is still generic. So we are coming to level number 3. Fine-tuning. That's the most interesting part. This is not for everyone, but when you need it, nothing else comes close. Here is the core idea. Instead of giving the AI context at runtime, you train the knowledge directly into the model's weights. It becomes part of the model itself. It does not need to look up anything. It does not need a system prompt. It just knows. So how we actually deal with it? This is the hardest step. As the most important one, your model is only as good as your training data. 10 perfect examples are worth more than 1,000 mediocre ones. The best source of examples, of course, your own codebase. The tests your team has already approved, the PRs that passed reviews. That is your gold standards. Second step is formatting as JSON-L. Every fine-tuning API uses the same format. Here's what a training example look like for a QA team. Now the actual training. I am using the Open API example here. It has the most mature fine-tuning pipeline and the cheapest cost for smaller models. Before you ship this to your team, test it. Compare your fine-tuned model against the base model on your own test cases. You have seen all three. Which one suits you better? Is your knowledge less than 100,000 tokens? Then use prompt engineering. Does your knowledge change weekly or daily? Use RAG. It's easy to update, no retraining needed. Do you need 100% consistent output format and style? Use fine-tuning. Worth the upfront investment. Do you need both fresh knowledge and consistent style? If yes, use RAG plus fine-tuning combined. That's the best results, enterprise grade. In practice, custom prompt and RAG gives you 80% of results. If you need to get the last 20%, the recommendation is to use training data for LLMs. If your budget is under $50 per month, that's a prompt engineering plus RAG. Knowledge change weekly, RAG. Need 100% style consistency, fine-tuning. 1000 plus queries per day, fine-tuning, cheaper at scale. New team member onboarding, RAG. They can ask the code base. And of course, you don't need to build it all at once. Week 1, write a killer system prompt. Done, cost nothing. Week 2, index your test files and docs with RAG. Done. Month 2, once you have 100 plus approved tests, fine-tune the model. Each layer multiplies the value of the previous one. This is the full picture. Prompt engineering, easy, quick, and free. Always do the first. RAG. Your code base become a searchable knowledge. This is useful if you have constantly updated information. And finally, fine-tuning LLM. You have a huge code base which is more or less static, then use that examples as training data. And at the end, combining these three options, you will get the best result which fits your needs.